Let TikTok in. Grand Rising, my loves. Grand Rising, everybody. How is everybody today? Happy holidays to those of you that celebrate Christmas. Merry Christmas. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. And so if you've been watching me the last few days, I've been saying that I'm going to go through the horoscope and do a live for every individual sign. Well, today is Gemini. Okay, so if you've got a Gemini sun, moon, rising, or Venus, and especially North Node, okay, I don't know why people leave out North Node, okay, it's who you're supposed to embody in this life, okay, then this is your reading, okay, or if you're dealing with a Gemini sun, moon, rising, Venus, or North Node, okay. So we're going to take a look. Okay, I'm going to be asking what are the challenges for the year. I'm also going to be asking what's manifesting for the year. I'm going to pull a card for each month, and I'm also going to pull some love and romance cards. Okay, so let's take a look. Spirit, passion. Okay, so something's firing up. 43, 7. This is a divine number. Has some mystery to it. Okay, Uranus change wanted to come out crossed, okay, but it stayed in the upright, okay, so it could be some type of shift that's happening for you guys in 2024, okay. South Node pass, okay, seems like you're ready. Something could be returning from the past or trying to return from the past as a change is coming in. As a change is coming in, you remind me of the love that I once knew. So just as you're breaking through to something, somebody from your past, this feels like a check-in. I feel like that, it feels like a phone call, but it could be a text. It could be, a messenger type situation. As you're achieving something really new, something that you've been working on, something that you're passionate about, you're going to get a message. This feels like the first quarter of the year. It's like the universe is like testing you. One more shot, 'cause I love you. Right? So it's like to see like if you're solidified in the new path, or if you would turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit, right? Feel like this communication could be shocking, but I also feel like you're not opposed. The energy I feel is that you're not opposed, but the takeaway that I'm feeling is that it doesn't pull you like it once did. So it's almost like it feels good. Good morning, Aviera. Thank you for the heart me, right? It feels good. It feels like it's confirmation. It feels like confirmation of what you've chosen. I feel like you get to release something. It feels authentic. It's like you're happy to hear from this person authentically, but at the same time, you're good with the choices you've made. So I like that for you, Gemini. I do. What's at the bottom of the deck? Pisces, sensitive. It could have been something that, before was like the third rail or the trigger or whatever, right? But it's like confirmation that no longer has a hold on you. So that shit that's popping. Okay? So let's look at what you are manifesting for the year. What's manifesting? What is it that it's going to be a motivation. Grand Rising, Angel. Okay. Let's take a look. And for those of you, I've done Aries and Taurus already. I will be doing one a day. Probably going to take either Christmas or Christmas Eve off and like that. But I'm going to do all the 12 signs, okay? So if you've missed one, you can go over to YouTube by the channel by the same name. Please do follow, okay? And you'll find them there because I run them live. So that way, if you missed a part, you can go back and rewind on YouTube, okay? Spirit, can you show me what's manifesting for my Geminis in 2024? With love's transcendent power, we can be reborn and redirected. When we open to love, life itself can feel newer, more alive, more magical, and more meaningful. And it's like I said, there's a new change, a new season upon you, Gemini. I feel like how you're going to know that this change is really like taking hold. Like maybe you're already seeing the signs, but it hasn't fully come in. Like this is like that timeline shift, right? I feel like when you get this message from friend, family, or lover from the past is like how you know. Okay, and then you also have here any dirt. Look at this. Any dirt or carnage of yesterday belongs nowhere near now, but rather in the dustbin of history where we need not rummage about, right? So this person could have did you wrong. You could have did them wrong, but I feel like this more feels like maybe this person calls to say something like, sorry is all that you can say. And years go by and still the words don't come easily. Like sorry, like sorry. And you could be saying to this person something along the lines like, I don't live in that space anymore. You don't have to carry that because I don't. And you realize that you're free. And maybe you thought the whole time that this person was living carefree, but you're going to realize, blessings, my love, you're going to realize that that person was carrying that, whatever that is. This could be like, a friendship, right? I'm hearing miscommunication. Mercury retrograde, and Mercury is your ruler. So you're going to start off the 1st of January is when it finishes, but that still means you started off with the retrograde in play, right? So I feel like this gives you, and it may feel like deja vu, Spirit just said. In other words, like you had been thinking about how you no longer carry this thing or how different you are or something. And then like 3-4 weeks later, the person reaches out. At the bottom of the deck, the main motivation of humankind is to be free, to express our true selves, pursue our dreams without restriction, to experience what may be called personal freedom. I feel like you're coming into yourself in some way. You're coming into yourself in some way. All right, so let's pull your 12 cards. All right, I'm going to pull one for every month, and then I'll clarify them as well. Spirit, can you show me what is coming in 2024 for my Gemini gang, please? With clarity. Please show me what they need to know. What will benefit them? What will challenge them? What their journey holds. Spirit, can you show me? Please show me one card for January. One card for January, please. Thank you. And one card for February. So for January, you have the Seven of Swords. So you're gonna get some clarity about a view you had on something here. Okay, you got the Queen of Wands coming out for February. Okay, I feel like this could be some pull that's coming. You're going to be magnetized in some way. Okay, in March, you have the Nine of Swords coming out cross. You're overthinking something. In April, you have the Three of Wands. The future's on your mind. We're going to clarify each and every one of these. Spirit, can you show me what is for May? One card, please. The Nine of Cups, so it's looking good. Spirit, can you show me what is June, please? One card for June. Ten of Swords, okay? We're going to take a look if it's yours or theirs, okay? One card for July is the Emperor. One card for August, please. You got two, okay? You got the the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Spirit, can you show me one card for September? You have the Page of Swords. Can you show me one card for October? The King of Wands cross. Can you show me one card for November? Magician slightly crossed. And can you show me one card for December, please? The Five of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Moon. Okay, so there's could be something with the mother. But I feel like it has something to do with hidden desires. Okay, underneath that, you have the Page of Coins. There's an opportunity to learn something about something you feel deeply. Okay, something that was hard for you in the past. So, some kind of tower. Okay, but there's justice here. So this feels like, and a new beginning with the Fool card and the Six of Wands and the Ace of Cups, okay? And the Hangman. So it feels like a new perspective, a shift in something. But it was after some kind of breakthrough. This Tower is giving me your ascension journey, which probably happened in the last couple of years. Okay, so we're going to get a deck to clarify these, and we're going to find out what's going on. Good morning. Spirit, thank you guys for all the love. I greatly appreciate you. And if you'd like your own personal reading, you can book on the website, okay? And as of January 1st, I will be taking year readings, okay? So Seven of Swords is out here for, good morning. Seven of Swords is out here for January, and we're going to see what that has to do with. Spirit, why is this Seven of Swords here for January with the Four of Coins? And the Three of Baskets. And the Three of Sticks at the bottom of the deck. There's an event. This could be like New Year's, but I feel like this could be something that you have going on in the beginning of the year. Oh, I did the yearly one yesterday and I'm excited. Okay, so I feel like the Seven of Swords here could be some type of self-sabotage, but it may not be you. you could be recognizing, I feel like you gave somebody a fair shake, or you didn't say something you knew. This could be something that's happening like right around now, or a little bit before this. You could be looking back on this right now with the Mercury retrograde. Okay? I feel like with this Four of Coins, you held back. Good morning from the UK. Hi, honey. So, you could have held back knowing something. Grand Rising. Feels like you held back knowing something, or you feel that somebody held back pertinent information from you. But either way, there's an event here with the Three of Baskets, okay? Future event. Okay, 3 and 3 is 6, and then you have the 6 of Coins. Okay, so you could feel, let's say that, you know, with all the holidays and all the people gathering, you could feel like there's somebody in that vicinity that either has information, or that they, like, they might be doing judgy shit. I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say you go into some holiday shit and it's a group of couples. Let's say I'm talking about a feminine right now, that you're a feminine, right? Could be masculine or feminine, put it, you know, how you need it, but just an example, right? You're a feminine, right? It's a group of guys, right? And all their partners, right? And you could feel like maybe one, you know, she got like an attitude problem or something, right? But she's not out with it. Like if you say you did something, she might be like, oh, and then like the long pause. Thank you guys for the love, right? So like, you know, you could hear like an undertone of judgment. And maybe you don't care about their judgment, but it makes you feel like there's something behind it. Okay, it's like an undercurrent of feeling like somebody got a problem, but they not saying it, right? And the 10 of Baskets, it's all supposed to be love. This feels like an associate, but like an associate that you have to deal with. I mean, we don't got to do nothing but, you know, like I always say, you know, like stay Puerto Rican and you know, but you don't have to, but it feels like there could be extenuating reasons why you put up with this person. Okay? And I feel like maybe in February you're getting the answer to that, because the Queen of Wands is here, okay? Maybe this person feels like you're magnetic, or that, are you the only one without volume here? You probably, I would come out and then go back in, okay? And today I'm not doing personal questions. I'm doing readings for each sign individually, okay? Yeah, you need to come out and then come back in. Okay. So for February, Queen of Wands, you're going to recognize that this person, and maybe it's clear to you over some event that you went to over the holiday season, that this person has some kind of underlying thing, right? And then you have the Three of Swords. Like you might hear that your perception is absolutely correct, and that this person is basically jealous, okay? Six of Wands, okay, they see you as victorious in some way, or they feel like you get all the attention, so it's competitive energy. And the 10 of Wands, I feel like you don't even want to put up with these shenanigans, because it feels like you might feel like this shit is beneath me. Like what am I why am I dealing with this? Okay, Death and Transformation. I feel like Alafia, I feel like there's something here about you, like, why am I, like, why? Like, we should just be good. Like, it ain't even that important, the world. Like, you just want it to go away. Okay, Magician, you may even be trying to be nice to this person, like, you know, but I feel like that's going to shift, because it feels like in February you might be a little disappointed and annoyed that a specific person doesn't have a genuine reason to dislike you. Okay, so the challenge here may be to not care about what others say or think or feel. Okay, with the 9 of Swords coming out, jealousy, exactly. With the 9 of Swords coming out for March crossed, I feel like March, you're starting to realize, why is this shit living rent-free in my fucking head? Ace of Sticks, right? I'm not going to dim my light because I have to worry about this person thinking I'm trying to outshine them, when all I'm doing is getting up, like, you know, brushing my teeth, combing my hair, and interacting as a fucking person. Right? Justice. Right? It feels like you've already tried in some way to be nice, and by March you're like, you know what, this is like a roadblock for me to even be paying attention to this shit. I'm gonna make my own justice. 2 of Coins, I have a choice as to whether I want to give my frequency to this. 2 of Knives, you know, if they can't see what the problem is, you know, Tower, problem for them, right? So it feels like you've extended your hand in some way, and you're like, well, then, you know, whatever. Right? This could be at work. Okay, you have the 3 of Wands for April. I mean, yeah, the 3 of Wands for April. With the 6 of Baskets. Didn't I say that it felt like the first quarter, or, you know, or something like that? So March, April, this feels like with this person, whether it's the same jealous person or somebody fucking else, what's good, Candy, right, comes back. I am only doing Gemini's year reading today, okay? This is where you get that reach out from the past. Feels like April. Okay, I feel like the 6 of Cups, it somehow, it makes you recognize that the 3 of Wands, that you're really like arrived to this new thing. And the 6 of Coins, this feels like your reciprocity, like you're going to receive flowers in some way. Maybe this phone call gives you your flowers in some way. Okay, with the 9 of Coins, this could be like a level up, level up, level up, level up. Okay, Ace of Coins could be more money, right? But somebody else could take it as a 10 of Swords. It could be the same person. So let's say you get a phone call from somebody in the past. You're like, you know, I'm glad you're doing well, right? Meanwhile, you've been having beef with somebody at work because she's jealous or he's jealous, right? And then you get, right after this person contacts you, you get like some kind of leveling up to the Emperor. And this person feels outdone in some way. You may have already transitioned. Like, let's say you got a new job. You transition to a new place, right? Everything could be going smoothly, but there could be that one person, right? Ain't no place perfect, right? Maybe you move to a building and it's very nice, but there's a problematic neighbor. I don't know. This feels like one person that's just like, you know, the thorn, or it's reminding me of the Princess and the Pea, you know, where she keeps putting mattresses and there's something underneath, right? So it's not like everything is negative. It actually feels good, except for this one little thing. And you're like, why this one little thing don't wanna like get out my face? Right? So May, you got the 9 of Cups. So whatever you're receiving in April, besides somebody trying to give you your flowers, it has some kind of wish fulfillment attached to it. Right? With the 2 of Sticks, but it requires a decision. So remember that, okay? in May, there is a choice about, you know, wish fulfillment, but it requires you to make a decision, to pick a road. It can feel like a crossroads. If it has something to do with this person, you could be deciding how to handle them, or, you know, how you're going to leave them behind, or, okay? Because it has something to do with your stability, and there could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn of importance, okay, with the Magician and the World, okay? 10 of Wands, there's a choice here, okay? I feel like it's not an easy choice, okay? So for instance, let's say that example that I gave about like you getting a job, and then there's one problematic person, and you could be there for a couple months, and then you do so well that they give you another, like they give you a promotion, right? But in that promotion, now you surpass the person that was already there. So now they in their motherfucking feelings. If you think that was in their feelings before, boy. Okay, so 10 of Swords, you could be, in June, you could feel like, oh, what's going to happen here? Let's take a look. Good morning, Iris. Okay. Yeah, somebody is feeling betrayed by an opportunity that you are receiving with the Page of Pentacles. Now, also, let's say you take on this new job position situation. It may come with some bullshit. In other words, let's say this was a job, right? Problematic coworker. You end up now being that person's boss, right? This could be like the dream job, right? But the person that is the difficulty, like they don't fucking listen, right? You're trying to get them to be a team player, right? It's like, Gemini, I'm getting the impression that 2024, yes, this is a collective for Geminis. I feel like, okay, thank you, Spirit. The challenge for 2024 is that usually, Gemini, you're an air sign. You like shit to make fucking sense. And when you get hit with opposition, you usually try to factually communicate why it should be, or what your thought process is, like why it should go that way. Good morning, Aqua. Okay, do you understand? It's like you normally you don't go into like fight mode. You go into, let me explain to you why my idea is better, or why this way makes sense, or because you are ruled by Mercury for communication. Feels like 2024, you're going to realize that sometimes those things can't be communicated, or some people aren't going to use a mercurial mind like yourself, and that some decisions you make ain't gonna be fucking popular, and that could be uncomfortable for Gemini, because Gemini is like kind of a social sign, at least in my opinion. Okay, so like, are you gonna feel comfortable enough in your own skin, Gemini, to let the haters be the haters, or let the opposition be the opposition? And once you realize that you can't communicate logic to them, to just let them be in their space, because that feels like the challenge. Okay, so here it is in July, and you have the Emperor, so it feels like growth is definitely in play for 2024, and this feels very much like growing pains. So if I were to put this in terms of work, I would say that you were going from being the team player to the team leader, and that, you know, that's not always popular, right? People could have loved you yesterday, and now that you're the boss that pays the costs, they got a fucking attitude, right? So here you are, the Emperor. Here you are, the King of Swords, in your masculine, whether you're feminine or not, trying to, yes, step into the role of the Emperor. Yes, use your mercurial mind, the fact and logic, but you're still getting opposition. And you're speaking truth to power. And you're trying to do it in the most balanced way, but you're recognizing that you're going to have to go into your Queen of Swords bag, okay? Because one of the gifts that the Queen of Swords has is that she'll hear you out. I'm only doing Gemini today, no personal questions. She'll hear you out, but she'll cut you if you don't tell her the truth. Okay, so with the courting card, which is the Lover's card, which is Gemini's card, right? You're making your, I feel like you're giving somebody the factual reasons why they should, you know, like respect your authority or somehow become part of the team. And I feel like you're going to give them an opportunity. And if they're not truthful, you're going to cut them with the sword. Okay? With the Knight of Wands coming out here, it's coming out here with the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Wands for August. So let's clarify the Eight of Cups first. Spirit, why? Why is the Eight of Cups here first? And you have the Ten of Wands. You know, this could be a test to see if, you know, you may like, okay, I'm going to give you an example. Let's say you like to fight for the underdog. Like you see injustice, you speak out on it, right? And so you've been working towards, you know, like righting wrongs, or maybe you're a social worker, or maybe you know, you could have like some kind of pull for that, okay? When you get to a point, and whether you're a healer, a social worker, right? There comes a point where you are trying to like fight the man, and then it switches, right? Because you come to a point of clarity that rather than fighting systems that need to be broken down, it's sometimes easier to create your own, right? So you become part of management, or you open your own business or something like that, right? Trying to change the system from within. But then you realize that now you're the man. Like, do you understand? It's like the employees or other people start to see you as the person that is in the power. And it's not always popular, okay? So this is growing pains, okay? I really like this for you. Okay, you have it coming out here with the Knight of Wands. Let's look at why, okay? So this might be hard for you because you've always fought for the little guy. You could see yourself as the little guy. You understand? And now that you're trying to make some type of change, it's like you have to step into a role of power to do so. And then, you know, because of that role of power, it's like people look at you differently. But you're still the same Gemini. Okay? And then you've got the Knight of Wands here coming out crossed. I feel like, Gemini, your opposite sign is Sagittarius. I feel like there's times because Geminis are not quitters. And I'm not saying that Sagittarius is either, right? But I feel like sometimes when you get overwhelmed, you want to go into the personality of your opposite sister sign, which is Sagittarius, which makes you want to go to like some escapism, right? Where you just want to think expansively, like what's good for humanity? What is it that I'm trying to communicate? What is it that I want to build, right? There's something here in August that's making you feel like these growing pains are harder than I thought, or trying to convert my humanitarian or like my message or like my team player thing. It's harder than I thought. I wonder if there's a retrograde happening in August. But I feel like what Spirit is testing you, challenging you to do is to push through, because communication usually comes easy to you, right? So this is like learning a new skill, but you have to use your communication to do it. So it's like all my life I had to fight. Then you get to a point where you can actually make change for others, and then other people see you like that you're the thing that they have to fight against. Yes, it's like I get quiet so I can process everything, then speak. Right. So it feels like in August, when you see that the change you are bringing, you know, it's for the collective, it feels. But it feels like there's a pushback. Look at that. A retrograde between August 4th and August 27th. So see, and I didn't even know that, but I could feel the fucking energy in the cards. Thank you, Avira. Where you're struggling to get that breakthrough because you're like, yo, why is this so fucking hard right now? But it's like Spirit's trying to fine tune you for this leadership role. Okay? Hermit. Okay? It's like you're you know, that's the other sign that's ruled by Virgo, right? And like she said, it's like I go in so I can process everything, and that feels like what you're gonna do in August. Okay, you could be like recalibrating how you're gonna handle this said new power in some way. Okay, so September, you have the Page of Swords. And you see, that's how accurate the cards are, right? That the cards will even show me when a retrograde is happening without me knowing that the retrograde is happening. Okay? Which is basically how I read the astrology in a sense, okay? Page of Swords. Thank you for the hot chocolate. Okay, we got the Page of Swords with the 5 of Sticks. Okay, you're just gonna tune this person out. You're gonna tune this person out, and you're gonna you missed January to July. Go over to YouTube. You'll see the beginning. It's live there too. You're going to tune them out because look at them. Like this person, they're upset because of some type of power or upgrade that you're getting. And they're like talking in the background, like trying to undermine, okay? I feel like you're walking with a big stick and don't give a fuck about that. You're going to block that, okay? This was the part that I was saying, that spirit was testing you, because now that you're on the other side of power, that you have to stand 10 toes down. And that, yes, you're trying to communicate and bring this person along, but if they fucking refuse, right? It's like you're having to know what hill to stand on, or when not to negotiate. 10 of Swords, right? It's hard. It's like you really don't want to do it. Okay? With the King of Wands here crossed, okay? Spirit, can you show me? This is for October with the 9 of Baskets. So, yep. This person could be a masculine, but either which way, either which way, you lived everything I said. This King of Wands here crossed could be you. Maybe Spirit is saying that in October you really don't have to take any more action towards this thing. But this also could be somebody who's muted, who you've neutered in a way. Like maybe they were living off of your reaction of how it was getting you in your head. And once you stop, like, look, bitch, I said what I said type energy, right? That they're muted, like, because you're not feeding it, right? So maybe whatever happens in the Mercury retrograde in August, and you realizing that there's no way to work with this person, and that you just have to do your own thing and let them have to deal with the consequences of that, because you seem to be in some power position, right? That they're muted or they're hampered or they can't take action. And that's the 9 of Cups for you. With the 6 of Wands, and the truth speaks for itself. And there you are with the Queen of Swords. And this is how you know you made the right decision with the Lover's card, which is your card. Okay, so it's like it pans out. Even though August might be the month that you're like, oh, this is so hard, I almost feel like I want to give up. It's also the clarity that you need to decide, you know, you're not going to feed this thing. You're going to get out of your head. You're not going to feed this thing. And by October, it is muted. They have either overplayed their hand or they revealed themselves. There's something, but they can't take the action that they were taking before. Okay? In the month of November, the Magician came out slightly crossed. I am going to see why that is. Spirit, can you show me why that is for my Geminis? This Magician here slightly crossed for November, please. November 2024, please. Can you show me? So you have the Garden here. In November, you get news of something. It doesn't feel like directly impacting you. It may, but it's like side from the side. It has nothing to do with what has been happening. This feels like outside of your home, outside of your immediate situation. But whatever it is, it's pretty big, because it freezes like your energy of manifestation. Okay, with the World, everything stops. Everything stops. Okay, it was something unexpected that you have to reassess something with the Two of Pentacles here. Something that you didn't see okay, that has to be reassessed. Okay, it's a tower. This could be an extended family or friend or something that has a situation that you're like, get the fuck out of here. Like, it could feel like the world stops for a minute. Listen, for those of you, you know, this may not be anything with a personal family member. This could be like a global thing. This is the month of November, like elections are being held around that time. There could be some kind of situation, is all I'm saying, where everything freezes. It doesn't change your situation. It feels like there's a freeze, there's a stop, there's a, what's good, Maritza? There's a hold, okay? And it's here with the world, so it makes me feel like it's everybody. This is the month of November I'm in, okay? So something comes up that puts everything kind of on a pause for a moment, okay? Something really unexpected, okay? Hi, my loves. All right, so in the for December, you have the 5 of Cups. Okay, it actually, there's some kind of sadness still about what happened in November, or like, you know, also just heard heads will roll, right? So that, you know, you might have had somebody, might have had to show somebody, you know, you was the boss all year. Feels like somebody was testing your authority. Feels like you're coming into some sense of power, right? And you might have had a flex on somebody. But you got the 6 of Wands. I feel like it's not how you want it, but the ancestors are here. So Spirit just said, it's not always what you, we don't always give you what you want. We give you what you need. And you manifested this come up, this new job, this new level, this new ascension, whatever it was you manifested, and we're giving it to you. But when you get it, you're going to recognize that some people are going to have a problem with it, because I'm telling you, I'm getting the energy of you're like, fight the power, fight the power. Like you always fought for the little guy, but now you've gotten to the point where you could fight from the inside. Like you could build, let me build it, they will come, right? But there's somebody there that doesn't like that you have that. They see you as the man. They see you as the fight the power, the thing that needs to be fought. Meanwhile, you're trying to change the system. Do you understand what I'm saying? This could be in your friends group. This could be whatever. But Gemini, 2024. Somebody, what's good, cheerfully sweet? Somebody's trying to test your authority. And the challenge for you is not like necessarily to get into like some beef with them, but it's for you to come into the growth, right? To the growth of learning how to be the boss that pays the cost and fuck these people. Right? To whom much is given, much is required. And this is just like a different level. All right, I'm going to clear some of this and I'm going to get the love and romance for my Geminis. Okay, it's just a lot of cards out here. Give me 1 second. But I feel like it's a good year, Gemini. It just really feels like growing pains in regards to some kind of leveling up. Okay, and not everybody's going to be a fucking fan. And that's all right. It's all good. It's all right. Like, fuck them. Truthfully. You know what I'm saying? This isn't a popularity contest. And maybe that's the part that you're struggling with, right? Because you want your decisions to be well received. But some people are going to disagree just to disagree. Okay, so it doesn't matter how many times you explain it to them. Okay, they don't want to be a team player. They don't want to. Don't save them. They don't want to be saved, right? Okay, so fuck them. All right, so let's get some love and romance for my Geminis. Spirit, and what's coming for them for the love and romance for 2024? Can you show me, please? Can you show me, please? What's coming for them in 2024, please? Very soon. New love. And I told you in the beginning, the first card you had out was passion. Like those are going to be a lot of good stuff. And your other card was Uranus change, right? South Node, you're leaving things from the past. And the communication was out here. Spirit, what else? Religious factors, soulmate, flirt. Anything else? Last shuffle. Bottom of the deck, release your ex. I told you there's a phone call coming. It looked like tail end of March into beginning of April. You're going to receive your flowers from this person. It's like they need to alleviate something. I do not feel like this is the person that's pushing against you. I feel like this is two separate things. I feel like when you get that phone call, you're going to see that there's something that no longer holds power over you, like I fucking said. Okay, now this new love very soon, for those of you that are in relationship, this is like a new love for something that you do, something that you create. This could be a business, this could be a job, this could be a child. This is like, you understand? For others of you, there's a romantic partner on the way. I do not feel like, even if it's going like perfectly, I feel like it's not your focus. Which may be why, you know, because when you're not looking for love is when it comes, right? Now, this religious factor is age, race, religion. This person could be, you know, this could be a interracial relationship. There could be age, race, religion, upbringing. That could be the difference. Okay. Also, the person that is giving you conflict, the reason why they could be at odds with you could be based on age, race, religion, some kind of upbringing, you know, like you just rubbed them wrong. And you're like, bitch, listen. Okay, but I feel like this soulmate card here is talking about two different things, okay? It's like you're coming into your soul tribe, your soul alignment with people, yes. But you're also coming into alignment with your higher self, okay? This practicing, because as I keep saying, Gemini likes to communicate why they are doing things in a certain fashion. I feel like in this role of power, whether this is in a friends group, a job, whatever, household, there's somebody that wants to push against this new role of yours. Let's say you got married to a new love. I'm going to give you a whole different example. You got married to a new relationship. You have kids, they have kids. It's blended family, right? They got a teenager who just don't want to fuck with you. I don't fuck with you, right? You could be trying everything. Okay? Now with the flirt card here, I feel like this is you, you know, trying these new approaches. Because you're in some new level, it's like you have to flirt with different ways to communicate, okay? Maybe it's not so verbal this time, Gemini. Because in September, it was showing that you stopped trying to communicate why your way was right. And so sometimes the less we say, the more powerful we are. And maybe that's what you're learning, that in this part, less is more. Okay, and then at the bottom of the deck, you have released your ex. You're releasing whatever that phone call or message is. It's like it frees you. Free your mind. And it gives you your flowers and you have a better understanding of who you are. Now you have to, like, this year is about stepping into the new level. Okay, you deserve love, right? Playfulness and calling in your soulmate, worth waiting for, right? So it's like you're growing into some type of leadership role, and you have to, the main message for 2024 is that now that you're going to be in this leadership role, how do you deal with the opposition? Are you going to constantly, yes, it's wonderful that you try to communicate and be nice, but at some point, how do you deal with those who don't want compromise? That's the challenge for Gemini this year. Okay? About recognizing your power and when to try to negotiate and when to tell people to piss off. Okay, so that's what I have for my Gemini gang. I'm going to try, but I'm not going to promise to do Cancer tomorrow because it's Christmas Eve. And for, you know, a lot of us Caribbean people, we celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve, okay? So I shall see, but I will be continuing with all the 12 signs till we finish them. All right, I hope you all have a beautiful holiday, you know, happy holidays to everybody. Merry Christmas to those that celebrate it. And I'm wishing you all light and love and blessings on blessings. Bye, guys.